Okay, can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Hang on, I'm gonna move the computer. Alright, what's up? Sorry if you hear white noise. That is in fact white noise you're hearing. It is my baby's white noise machine. So my baby can sleep and not hear random traffic noises outside or people wandering around the house and stuff like that. Come on. Okay. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm not gonna touch my... Not gonna touch my software. I'm not gonna touch anything on my computer. Can y'all hear me? Yes? No? My software is not cooperating for me because I can't see chat very well. Oh boy. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So, press 1 if you can see me right now. Press 2 if you can also hear me clearly right now. So press 1 and 2 if you can see and hear me. My mic is off. Okay. Okay, let's see. Mic is off. Off. Is that any better? Can you hear me? I need to edit that animation, get a better one. Yeah, I don't have my any of my ASMR mics plugged in right now because I usually do that in my office because they are big and clunky. So you're hearing whatever this mic can pick up. So that's what you're hearing. Okay. So I have this set up in the most basic way. I have a separate window open just to see chat because chat's not showing up for me in real time in my software. And I got my little window showing what stream looks like to me, kind of off to the side. So hopefully what I see is what y'all see. So yeah, this is, those of you who are worried about missing this or having to go or anything, this is not the 30K stream, obviously, because I planned on having my husband take part in it. So he's not here. He's on base this morning. He's at AT for the next couple weeks, so he's not part of this stream. This is just me hanging out, chatting with you guys, because it is almost 7 a.m. my time. And no one else is awake. Not even my baby. My baby is right here. And I'm bored out of my mind, you guys. I barely slept last night. I'm wide the F awake. So yeah, I'm just give me a sec while I let peeps know that I am streaming. And I will chat with y'all. So give me just 1 second, por favor. So how's everybody doing? Good morning, everybody, where it is morning, and evening, where it is evening, and afternoon, where it is afternoon. Hello, everybody. I take all suggestions and feedback into consideration, but if I don't do your idea, I don't do your idea. I do things as they come to me. Oh, hello, Babu. No, sleepy Babu. Alright, just so baby has a name to y'all, we'll call baby Mini Fox. So I refer to the babby is Mini Fox. So feel free to call Babby Mini Fox, okay? Okay. It has a Thai tea. Tastes like garbage. Shout out. Shout out. No, don't move things. Come on, thing. Shout out. All right. Shout out to Emily. Hello, Emily. It's Kitty. I love you. There is a story as to why I refer to the baby as a fox. Because baby's dad, D-Night, one of his groups in the military, they were known as the Fatal Foxes, and one of his online personas for years has been a fox. And several of his emails and online screen names have had the word fox in them, so baby is Mini Fox. Now, as for how long this stream's going to go on, this stream will end when other people in my house wake up, most likely my older kid. It could end when the baby wakes up. If y'all are offended by babies, because of medical reasons, I cannot feed the baby, the old-fashioned way. So baby is bottle fed, and I have a bottle ready to go in case baby wakes up hungry. But yeah, so if y'all are offended by babies, I will turn it off if baby wakes up and I can't put baby back down and baby's hungry and whatnot. But if y'all aren't offended by babies and don't care, then I will chill with the baby and talk to you guys and gals and everyone in between. I need to move this screen over a bit better. There we go. Do I have a favorite character to perform? My favorite characters to do are Takara, Ruby, Mika, and see, who else have I had a lot of fun doing? Those are like my top 3 favorite ones to do. Oh, and also Kalia. I've also really enjoyed doing Kalia too. Okay, I'm going to show you this crazy drink I have. I got it from a Chinese restaurant. I just pulled it out of the fridge. It's Thai tea. It doesn't really taste like the real thing, but it's okay. Right, Hoops? It's random as crap. Like, I'm just like, I'm bored. I need to do something. I'm just so bored. There's only so much tweeting and Facebook and Instagram I can do. And only so much Prime Video and Netflix and Disney Plus and HBO Now I can watch before I'm like, I'm bored. Y'all, to be honest, I spent 9 months of my pregnancy just watching YouTube videos and streaming services and reading some books. I'm pretty burnt out when it comes to consuming media right now. And I lurked on social media. I wasn't really active. I kind of lurked on and off, but given everything that kind of picked up in the world since like January, February, I'm kind of glad I pulled away from social media for a while, because I did not need that kind of stress while I was pregnant. I did not need that at all, y'all. I did not need it. Mini Fox, what you doing? You still sleepy? You just squirming in your sleep? And yes, to those of you who know anything about babies, lately I've been winning the Terrible Mother Award because I've been forced to let my baby bed share with me because I cannot get my baby to sleep anywhere else except their swing. And the swing is not a safe place at all for them to sleep at night. Like during the day, if you can watch your baby, let them sleep in a swing, let them sleep in a rocker, whatever, but not when you're going to sleep. I cannot get my baby to sleep in either of their bassinets to save my life. They do not like laying flat on their back, which is what they have to do in a bassinet. So I'm pretty screwed. So to get the baby to sleep and sleep soundly, every night baby gets pulled into bed with me, and then I can't sleep anymore because I gotta be awake to make sure baby's sleeping. So Dina and I have been taking shifts with the baby in bed with us. Like one of us will be awake, keeping an eye on the baby. The other one of us will sleep. So it's my turn to be awake. I have to be really careful with the baby because baby is on the small side. I can see everything. I'm pretty sure I can see everything being posted in chat. I'm pretty sure I can see everything going in chat. I'm not sure if it's in real time, but I'm pretty sure I can see it. As for the baby, I can't tuck anything around the baby because if baby rolls over at all and moves their face, they could smother. So I have to make sure there's plenty of space around the baby, that neither me nor D-Night are too close to the baby in bed. Usually what happens is I'll be laying back with the baby's head tucked right here, and they're along my arm. So I can constantly like look over and be like, are you alive? Are you breathing? You okay? Yeah, life's been like that for the past almost 7 weeks. It's been fun. My baby turned 7 weeks Tuesday afternoon. So almost 2 months old. Baby was born the afternoon of June 2nd. See, I'm horribly sleep deprived. I'm lucky if I get at most 4 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period. And it's been this way pretty much since the kid was born. I do apologize for disappearing without notice. Those of you who don't know, don't listen to my blogs. I have mental health problems that require therapy and medication, mostly medication. And when I found out I was pregnant and the pregnancy was viable, I went cold turkey off my meds. So after about 2 weeks after that, when the meds were worn out of my system, I mentally and emotionally just shut down. I could not handle talking to people. I could not handle the internet in general. Like, I could do it passively, like read articles, read, fan fiction, scroll some stuff and watch things on like Netflix and stuff. I could do things passively, but I could not engage online or in person. Like, if the person didn't live in my house or live with me, I was not really engaging with them. I was not talking to people really on the phone. I was not really texting anyone. Like, if someone texted me saying, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? I would text them back like a thumbs up, like, yeah, everything's cool, just so people wouldn't like freak out and think I died. But, I let several email accounts lapse because actually I pay for several email accounts. So when the cards expired on them and I didn't realize, I let them lapse accidentally. It was crazy. So when after the kid was born and I was able to go back to my medication, I was able to go back in and start slowly but surely fixing things. I'm pretty sure my emails are all fixed. I'm pretty sure they're all fixed. I think my websites are back up and running fully or mostly fully. I'm still working on the store. That might have to get changed around because I do not like the app that the store is managed through. It's pretty crappy, but that's for another day. And if any of you followed Anna Maria Bryant on social media, like Instagram or Twitter, she did make an announcement earlier this year about, she didn't say exactly what happened to me because she respected not to. Didn't, I didn't even tell a lot of my family members about the baby until very, very far on in the pregnancy. So she respected that, but, she did make a couple announcements saying, it's like, hey, forget about Kitti. She's alive. She's well. She's just taking a break for mental and physical health reasons. She'll be back when she'll be back. Everything's okay, that kind of stuff. A yandere kidnaps a senpai to make sure no one else can get to the senpai. And so the senpai can stay with her forever. That's pretty much what my take on a yandere is for kidnapping senpai. I swear, with this sound machine, this baby can sleep through nearly anything. You see, one thing I've noticed with yanderes is they don't think things through. It's like they'll get to a point where imagine they're like, okay, now what? I'll do more streams like this periodically. I mostly did this to practice, to see how well streaming software does in real time on my new laptop, because I just got a new MacBook like a week ago, a little more than a week ago. So I am seeing how the software works on it, seeing how well it works on it, because this is the first time I've been using a Mac since early 2018. So I am relearning Mac. And last time I tried streaming on a Mac, it did not go very well. The software kept crashing. It made the computer freeze up. So I'm being very cautious. That's why I think my stream died for like a minute, because I tried doing something with the computer while the stream was going, and the streaming software wasn't having it and crashed. I know a lot of people like to crap on Macs, but I've had better luck with Apple products than I ever have with Windows. So, like, my last MacBook I got like end of 2013, beginning of 2014, and that lasted me until spring of 2018. And I'm a power user. Like, I fill up hard drives and I abuse the CPU, I abuse the RAM. Lasted me good, 4 years or so. I can't seem to get a Windows computer to last me more than a freaking year before something happens to it and it craps out. The HP I got after my MacBook died crapped out at me after about a year because the hard drive failed. Just should have failed. Just went, bye. I'm dead. And then earlier this year, the lovely Republic of Gaming Asus computer I got as a great gift from one of you fans. Truly grateful. It was an amazing computer. Brought in to get looked at after it crashed and would not boot up after I was watching just Netflix on it. And I'm like, okay, what's wrong with it? Took it into a repair shop. They gave it back to me a few days later saying, okay, everything's fine and dandy. I then, decided, okay, I'm just going to let this sit a while. I'm not going to mess with it because I already had to bring it in once to get fixed. And then, months pass, I go to use it again, and it boots up, but the screen would not turn on. And I kept trying. I bring it to Pops, who knows computers better than I do, especially Windows computers, and it's like, could be the hard drive failing again. and not booting things up, or it could be the video card. We better get it looked at. And we have yet to get it looked at. We haven't had the time. So he thinks one of his friends can look at it and fix it, but we have to wait for that friend to get around to doing it. So my amazing mother-in-law, when told by my dear husband that I needed a decent computer to do stuff I enjoy doing and to work, she straight up asked, she's like, you know, your family mentioned you're more of an Apple person. Would you like a MacBook? And I'm like, I would love a MacBook. You don't have to, but I would love a MacBook. And then a week later, a MacBook showed up at my house. So y'all can thank my mother-in-law for saving me, because I also had an iMac. I have an iMac in my office. It is from 2013, and it is slow as molasses. I got it secondhand from a friend of mine just to kind of help her out. And I thought maybe I could do some stuff on it, but it works so slow. It is bare bones iMac. Like, 7 years old, bare bones everything. It was too slow for me to do anything with. Like, I got like 2 videos done on it, and it took forever. And I'm like, I can't do this for long term. So yeah, that was another reason why D-Night talked to his mother and was like, yeah, we need to help Kitty. We need to help my wife get a better computer. So yeah, now I'm on MacBook Chan, and so far so good. I have several names other than Kitti Minx. I had a name I went by for years in fandom circles, like Fullmetal Alchemist and Avatar: The Last Airbender and Doctor Who and stuff like that over the years, but I'm not going to disclose that because that could link to my actual identity, and I'd rather not do that because the name Kitti Minx is tied to my history as a sex worker, and I'd rather not conflate my real life with my sex work life, so please respect that. I'm glad to be alive and well too, and I'm glad you all are still around and hanging out and being awesome. Please don't ask me about the new Doctor Who. I saw like half of the first season with the new Doctor, the Lady Doctor, and I enjoyed it, but then I got bored. To be fair, I also got bored of Peter Capaldi, so Doctor Who basically bored me after Matt Smith left. As much as I love Jodie, think she looks great, love her personality, Doctor Who's boring to me now. It's gone on too long. Show needs to end. Just like Supernatural needs to end. I love Supernatural. That needed to end a long time ago. Yep. I hear a Mini Fox. Raise your hand if you want to see Mini Fox. Alright. Are you waking up, sweetie? Are you waking up? Or are you going back to sleep? Trying to see if this kid is waking up or going back to sleep. They're just fussing. You fussing or are you waking up? I can't tell. I can't tell, sweetie. Mini Fox. It's been about 3 hours since you last ate, sweetie. Yeah, I know. I know life is hard. Are you still sleepy? Are you still sleepy? I see the eyes opening. I see those eyes. Oh, and I see those eyes closing again. Oh, I think Mini Fox must still be sleepy. Are you sleepy or are you awake? I cannot tell. Bubba, I cannot tell. Oh, I think the eyes are opening. Here, you want to say hi to people, Sweet Pea? You want to say hi? Here's some people who want to say hi. Yeah, come here, baby. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. I know. I know. Come here. Yeah, I know, sweet. I know, sweet. I know, my sweets. There you go. Okay, I need you to let go of that. I need you to let go. There we go. Hey, let go, please. Thank you. There you go. Say hi. I'm a mini fox. I'm a mini fox. I'm the mini fox. Da, da, da. Hello. I'm very chunky for a almost 7-week-old, but I'm still very small. Alright. Should I gender reveal to y'all? Or do y'all not care about gender? You need a one. Hey, sweet one. I know. So interesting. So interesting. Little Goyle, actually. Little female fox. I know she looks like a boy because of the hair and the fact that the onesies we can find that fit her tend to be quote-unquote boy colors because of her interesting frame. But it's a little Goyle. Little mini fox is a Goyle. I know, Sweet Pea. You want your passy, or do you want to try eating, sweetie? Let me sit you down. You want to try your passy, or you want to eat? Do you want to try eating? Oh, where are you going, huh? There you go. Hungry? There we go. There we go. There we go. Unfortunately, these are my blue light glasses and not my reading glasses, so a little bit harder for me to read chat right this second, but I'll do my best. Oh, little fox. Shh, you okay? You okay? Oh, you're sleep feeding. Then you better give you a pacifier. Don't want you to upset your tummy, sweetie. Here you go. Here you go. You want to take it? You want to take it? Oh, it was upside down. You want to take it? There you go. You want to go back to sleep, sweetheart? You want to go back to sleep? Okay, we'll go back to sleep, okay? Here you go. You can go sleep when Daddy sleeps, okay? There you go. Sorry about that. Looks like little fox was still a bit sleepy, not quite hungry yet. Or little fox is figuring out what little fox wants. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Oh, good night, people going to bed. You gotta be careful with sleep feeding babies, because if they're still full from the last time they ate, they'll throw up. And the other day, the baby threw up twice in less than 24 hours. And Dina and I weren't sure why. The first time, baby projectile puked all over him, and it was hilarious. Second time, it was in bed and all over me, which was less hilarious because not only did I have to clean it myself and the baby, I had to clean the bedspread and the sheets and everything else the puke got on. So that was less fun. Baby was born 6 pounds 13 ounces, and at last weigh-in earlier this month was a bit over 7 pounds. So Babby's growing. Not sure how chunky Babby is now, but Babby's definitely growing and well fed. Now this baby is chill, and this baby's asleep. This baby can sleep through anything. Like, this baby sleeps through freaking daddy getting up at 4 this morning to get ready to go to the base. This baby has slept through her sibling running rampant through the house, screaming and yelling and having tantrums. This baby has slept through TV and cars outside and the dog barking and our parrot squawking and doorbells and all kinds of chaos. It is warm in here. I hope Dina did not change the thermostat because it is warm. Ooh, let's find out how hot it is in the area I live in. That's always a fun game to play. How hot is it? Or how hot is it going to be today? Ew. Ew. It's going to be in the hundreds Fahrenheit. Ew. Right now it's 80 something. It's 82. Ew. So much ew. Thanks, I hate it. Baby doesn't hear me do ASMR because I wait until the baby is asleep and can be watched by somebody, and I go into my office and do the ASMR. I can't do it in the bedroom because I cannot turn off the sound machine that the baby needs to sleep and rest and relax, or else baby will freak out with the silence. If you haven't eaten yet, I highly suggest. For me, I like egg whites in the morning. That's what I usually do for breakfast. Is I scramble some egg whites with some veggies, add a little bit of Cholula sauce for some spicy kick, have some toast. One of these days, I'm gonna get bored and just let my microphone record the baby's sound machine I'd be like, yeah, that's a video. Have weird fake ocean noise. Initially, we had it set to like a heartbeat thing, so baby could hear like it was still in the womb. But after like a week and a half, D-Night freaked out so much he just could not take it. It weirded him out, so we had to change it to the ocean. Little fox, are you sleepy? Or are you awake? Or are you just squirmy? Yourself. You want to be over here with Mama? Wee. I'm going to try to tuck something up under your head for some support. There we go. Let's want some support under that melon. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Love it when I can feed the baby with one hand. I love some of these bottles they make. Minnie Fox makes all kinds of noises. My favorite Minnie Fox noise is when she goes, oh, oh. And I'm like, you sound like a fox. We named you right. Yo, y'all. Things might suck for me in August because D-Night might be sent to Quantico, which is in another state, for like 3 weeks. And because it's only like 3 weeks, the higher-ups probably won't approve the family going with him. So I'm going to be flying solo with a 6-year-old and a baby for 3 weeks, with like a little help from my parents here and there and my mother-in-law. But it's gonna be chaos. So if y'all don't see, if he winds up going and y'all see like next to no uploads from me in August, that's why. And I will make an official announcement video and community tab post and everything if for sure this is gonna happen and we know for sure when, so people don't think I disappeared again. But yeah, this was sprung on me pretty suddenly. So I'm like, Are you tooting, little fox? You making little toots? That is pretty much what the fox says. Fox says that, fox goes, ooh, and fox goes, a lot. Later to everyone who has to leave. I know this is a very weird time to stream because it's like 7:30 in the morning my time, which means it's even earlier for people behind me and later for people ahead of me. And then there's Australia. I don't know what time it is in Australia. Is it even still Saturday in Australia? Or is it Sunday? Room is dark because if I make it light, which actually I should, considering it's daytime. Give me one sec while I adjust that. Because I have to do day and night cycle for the baby. See, before, while the sun was just rising, I was keeping it dark for the baby to teach the baby day and night cycle. Now that the sun is mostly up, I can make the room a little bit brighter. Heck yeah, listening to Takara, she's one of my faves, in case people don't know that. Because, she's just some chick in her 20s, and that was me way back when. Just some chick in her 20s, just living life. That was me. Yeah, in case no one knows, I turned 30 this year. I'm an old lady. I don't know how old a bunch of y'all are, but I feel old now. Like, I feel past my prime. Like, I need a walker. I need a cane. I need to start wearing muumuus. As it is, I need glasses to read. These aren't even my readers. These are my blue light glasses because I needed them to not get a headache while looking at screens during the night. But normally I wear reading glasses, and I feel old. Good night, people who have to sleep. Bummer, you have summer school though. That bites, but I feel like everything is topsy-turvy these days because of global reasons that I should not talk about because it seems like every internet platform is sensitive to them. Every single one of them. Y'all, coming down from my pregnancy weight, I'm currently about the same size as my own mother right now, at the age she is right now. And I'm like, no. Must lose weight faster. Must shrink down faster. This is not cool. I kind of find it interesting how, like, all the OG YouTubers are probably, like, age-wise within, like, 3 to 5 years of me. Like, we're all, like the same age. Like, I kind of, like, in a way, grew up with them in my young adulthood. Like, Jenna Marbles is, like, only 2 or 3 years older than me. And by the way, I am bummed that Jenna dropped off the internet. Like, I could tell for the last year she was burnt out on making content and streaming on Twitch and stuff. Like, she was, and doing her podcast. Like, I could tell she was burnt out and on her way out. And I think just with her recent announcement, she just found what she felt was the right excuse to finally be like, okay, I'm done. But even though I kind of saw it coming for like a year, still sucks. Still sucks to see an OG YouTuber who brought joy to millions of people for a good decade just leave. Especially when they're one of the good ones, not one of the jerks. And it's hard for like the no makeup and stuff. Like, it's early morning and I'm just like, yeah, rolling around, got a baby, just gonna slap my hair in a ponytail and throw my glasses on. Cause, yeah, it takes me half an hour to an hour to put makeup on. And when you've got a baby, you can't afford that time. Like, with Jenna Marbles, I would not be surprised if she followed her friends who moved to Texas and got like a ranch or something out in Texas to like run a dog rescue or something, or an animal rescue. I would not be surprised that's what ultimately she decides to do, because I'm sure she has tons of money in a nice little nest egg saved up and a nice retirement fund where she could just absolutely do something like that. It takes me so long because 9 times out of 10 I mess up doing something. Like I smudge something and then I have to clean it up and redo it, and it takes forever. Yes, Jenna's boyfriend, uh, yeah, he's a YouTuber. He said he's still going to keep at it. He's also still going to stream on Twitch. But he's aware a lot of people only watched his streams and watched his content to see her pop in on them, so he's not sure how well he's going to do by himself. I have a Discord. I have 2 Discords. You can find my public Discord linked on my website, and then I have a separate Discord for my Patreon. So, there are Discords. They're not the most active things right now, in part because I've been gone the better part of a year, but they exist. Maybe one day when I stream, I'll stream like gameplay or something. If I can load Steam onto this laptop and not kill it. And load games onto this laptop and not kill it. It is a pretty powerful MacBook, but it's still a MacBook. MacBooks are not gaming computers, let's be real. Yo, Dr. Disrespect getting banned from Twitch unless he got reinstated and I didn't hear about it? That's messed up. Like, Dr. Disrespect getting banned, but like freaking Alinity is still allowed to keep doing what she does? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. And normally I like side with women on things, but no, Alinity's gone away way too much. And Dr. Disrespect going poof. No, not cool. Good night to people who are leaving because it is nighttime for them. Or just farewell people leaving because they have stuff to do. I totally understand. Come here, come here, Fox. You still eating, or are you done? Let's see, how much have you gone through? Oh, okay, you've gone through a good amount, sweetie. Here we go. I think right now Babu is falling back asleep. I'm pretty sure no one other than Alinity likes Alinity. I don't know how she has simps. Like, I guess she's a somewhat physically attractive female human, but I've seen her personality, and as someone who is equally into women, I don't see it. I don't see the appeal. To me, personality and everything else is just as important as physical looks. And even her physical looks, she's definitely by no means a 10. I've seen 10s. I've worked with 10s. I felt hopelessly inferior to the 10s because I'm maybe a 5 on a good day. So, how Alinity has so many simps, and how she could possibly have simps who are Twitch, admins or whatever. I don't know. People should simp Dr. Disrespect instead. That's what I'm here for. Everybody simp Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, the whole animal thing really ticked me off. Like, no, fam. Don't do that crap. Not a good idea. Okay, fine, Diva. More than 5. I'm like, alright, I'm a 6.5 on a good day. Maybe a 7 if my makeup is like super on point. Like I copied a beauty YouTuber's tutorial down to a T. But like, I'm realistic. I have not had any work done. I don't have a perfectly toned body even before I got pregnant. My hair has always been whack because I am Israeli with a Jew fro. I'm just realistic. I definitely enjoyed Bob Ross. I missed that show on PBS. That was some good stuff from Bob Ross. Yeah, I was going to talk about something kind of TMI about what the crap my body's been doing since it's been recovering from being pregnant. But I don't think YouTube will allow that anymore because YouTube is sensitive to everything. And Twitch is probably sensitive to everything now. I don't think any streaming site other than a pay for campsite for, actual, show your goodies streamers, not the people trying to get away with it on sites that is not for that, can talk about this kind of stuff because every streaming platform seems to be sensitive about everything now. You know, like, let me just say, recovering pregnancy, parts of me are deflating, parts of me are like filling out weirdly. I'm just like, come on, body, make up your mind what you want to do. Yay, more people. How about an F in the chat for D-Night? Because pretty much the entire time he's going to be doing his AT and going to base every day for the next couple weeks, he's probably only going to get 2 hours of sleep at night. He's going to be miserable doing his training on base for 2 weeks. F in the chat for him. Allergies, no. Allergies, no. I know it's summertime. I know you hate the trees outside. But I only have 1 tree left. 1.5 trees left. And I have no bushes left. Because the entire garden outside my house got to get ripped up to repair the foundation. And a plumbing issue. So, what the heck am I allergic to anymore? Yo, my poor 6-year-old is going to be so sad today. Because 6-year-old wanted a play date with one of their friends. And if one of the friends, we get a hold of them today and they want to do a play date, and kiddo is not awake or barely awake because the kid wanted to be up past 2 in the morning, kiddo is missing out on a play date. Because we're not going to have a sleepy kid trying to do a play date at the park with a kid who went to bed at a reasonable hour. Just not going to happen. Yo, my house had a leak in it that we found out was partially caused by an issue with our washing machine. Like, our washing machine broke something in the system and we had no idea, and there was like a leak inside the walls, and it just messed up a whole bunch of things. And then the foundation's been going nuts for years because the weather has been causing the ground to shift out here, which messes up foundation. Like, my house is not the only house in this neighborhood that needed foundation repairs in the last few years. So, yeah, a lot of money went into housework this spring. Stupid summer. Stupid heat. Making the room hot. I want to like rip my shirt off, but I'm not wearing anything underneath. So, fun. People are following. Yay. Yay, people. I have AC. It just sucks. It sucks worse in the office though, because the office is above the garage, and the garage traps the heat. And then I have to, be careful in the bedroom because you don't want the baby to get too cold. So I have to keep it just right for the baby, which means it's usually too hot for grown-ups. That white noise is actually not a fan, it's a machine. It's a little sound machine. It has an option for several different white noises. This one's supposed to be like mimicking an ocean wave, but it also has heartbeat, it has like crickets chirping, and it has something else. I forget what it is, but it has a few different sounds. Oh no, Diva, you gotta take your kitty to the vet? Oh no. Is your kitty okay? I'm not as big of a cat person anymore because I've had cats in my life who were terrible, terrible, terrible pets, but I still feel bad when anyone's pet has to go to the animal doctor. Sad times. And someone in my house is awake because Bird Chan's awake. I am so glad I don't have an ASMR mic plugged into the laptop right now, or else everyone could hear Bird Chan squawking. Enjoy getting moist, Hoopster. Enjoy your moistness. Yeah, white noise I compare it to like smooth and pleasing ASMR kind of stuff. Like, have you ever seen those 8 to 10 hour long videos on YouTube where it's just like nature sounds or delta waves or binaural beats? It's kind of like that. Only it goes on a forever loop because it's a machine. Oh, Dave, I'm so glad your cat's okay. And good on you for getting the kitty spayed. Spay and neuter your pets, people. We don't need more baby animals running around that don't need to exist. There are so many animals that need homes, they don't wind up getting homes. That it's sad that more and more are born, and a lot of them don't wind up getting homes. So, spay and neuter your animals, people. That's as political as I'll ever get. I don't know if black noise is a thing. I think it's, I don't know why white noise is called white noise, to be honest. I don't know why it has that name. Is that your only kitty, Diva, or do you have other kitties? Yeah, if any of y'all checked out the Nightcore crap I've been making, like, I'm aware it's complete and total garbage, but it's my complete and total garbage, and I feel relaxed when I edit it, and it helps me figure out the Mac software again for editing audio, so I'm like, win, win, win. But I'm aware it is hot garbage. Aw, Lily, that's such a lovely name for a kitty. I have 5 kitties in my house. I have a all gray Russian blue who is almost 11 years old and very fat and lazy. His name is Nightcrawler, but I call him Night for short, or Night Night Kitty Face. I have a little Maine Coon mix of some kind who is about 10 years old. His name is 11. named after the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who. His nickname is also Dr. Mew, and he's a very skittish, scaredy little kitty. I have a tuxedo cat who's only a few years old named Bunga. Bunga technically belongs to my 6-year-old. It's their cat, and he's pretty crazy. He's a pretty crazy kitty. And then I have twin orange Maine Coon mixes. One of them is bigger and fatter than the other, named Fred and George from Harry Potter. Fred's the bigger, fatter one. George is the more attention-seeking one. Yay, people subscribing! I've been working on Rammstein Nightcore, but apparently Rammstein, no matter how you work it, yeah, they are very copyright heavy. Like, they will strip it so no one can watch it or no one can hear it. I don't know what made them decide to go on a YouTube rampage lately, but they've been going on a YouTube rampage. Oh, that's cute. I do still have the snake. The snake is a banana morph, all yellow ball python. His name is Ushari, which is Swahili for snake. And I honestly thought he died, or he was gonna die. Because he last ate before things happened in this world where people could not really leave their house anymore. And he went into like hibernation, and he's still been in hibernation since. Like, he's been hiding under his little cave for months. I think I've only seen him poke his head out to go to the water bowl to drink like a handful of times. He's not been asking for food, and I'm surprised he's still alive. Because if I try to feed him, if I throw a rat in there and he doesn't go for it, that's a waste of a rat. And the rat could hurt him if he takes too long to try to eat it and doesn't. So I have to make sure he does the hungry snake dance before I get him a rat to eat. And if he doesn't eat soon, because it'll be a while, I might just take him to the vet and see if the vet can force feed him, which would suck. Because ball pythons are native to the forests of Africa. So it's pretty temperate climate there. Not too hot, not too cold. So I would have thought once it got done being like late winter, early spring, he'd stop hibernating and be like, oh hey, things are pretty cool. But nope, he's still just hiding. I don't know what's up with that snake. Yo, Chief, don't get me started on Chihuahuas. Don't get me started. I just watched a video by Victoria Stilwell for her TV show, It's Me or the Dog, where she went to a house where they had like 6 very badly trained Chihuahuas. They're all like overfed and fat and barked a lot and bit people, and I'm like, Chihuahuas are cute. They are cute if they are properly fed and properly trained. But if not, oh Lord. I gotta be honest, my snake kind of sucks because he's very grumpy all the time. So the few times I've tried to pick him up since he's been full grown, he just hisses and tries to bite. So he kind of sucks as a pet when it comes to like picking him up. But he's cool to look at. I got into liking Monster Girls because Dina and I picked up Monster Musume when we first started seriously going out. And he is all about the fan service when it's like periodic fan service, not in your face fan service. And if you've never seen that show or read that manga, the fan service is very in your face. So it kind of got on his nerves. So I thought it'd be funny if I made a bunch of like lewd, ecchi monster girls and just kept making videos with them, because he's followed me on YouTube for my ASMR stuff almost since the beginning, even before we started dating. So now I'm just like, hey D, monster girl. And he was like, oh, just damn it. While I was pregnant, we started rewatching Toradora, and then fell out of it because we ran out of time to watch anime. Though we did get through the first season of Beastars, and I'm getting through the first season of B&A, Brand New Animal, by Trigger. He's only seen the first couple episodes because we started watching it just right before he had AT. So he'll probably finish it when he's done with his military stuff. Oh, hang on. Hang on, guys. I got to mute. Alright. Sorry about that. That was my 6-year-old, and for the sake of privacy, I don't want to show my 6-year-old on camera. Because, well, baby is a baby. Baby's not going to remember anything, and baby's not going to look the same for very long. My 6-year-old is an established person. So, I would appreciate if everybody respected my older child's privacy. And I'm a little miffed that it is 8 a.m. And I know for a fact that child was up past 2 in the morning. At 6 years old, a kid needs way more than 6 hours of sleep. I'm sorry, a kid needs at least 10. And that kid did not get enough. And that makes me really irritated. Because that means that kid is going to crash and burn this afternoon and then not want to go to bed on time. I greatly enjoy sushi quite a bit. I am now limited to vegetable sushi because I've gone vegetarian. My stomach is currently sensitive to meats and fish, so I can really only eat like egg and some dairy and vegetables and tofu and stuff. But it works. I hope the play happens because it's still early. I haven't heard back from the other kids' mom and dad yet. So I hope it happens because obviously because of the state of the world we're in now, it will have to happen in a outside public place like the community swimming pool or the park. But yeah,